Hey guys, today we're going to set up a Kawasaki One Key system to match the key to my bike. This can be used in panniers or your top backs. So this is what you're going to need. This is for kit 9994058. Inside, you're going to have a tumbler, a bag of springs, and a yellow, green, blue, and red bag. Now, these are all the same inside each bag. So whenever you remove them and need to put any back, make sure you put them back in the correct bag. You're going to want grease, preferably like a Silglide or something simple. And the only reason is to help the springs stay in place while you're working through this, because it's kind of a guess and check system. You're going to need your key, and you're going to want something to help you handle the springs. They are really tiny, but they do give you extras, so don't fret if you lose one. But they're really tiny. You're going to want a clean white work area to help you keep track of stuff. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our tumbler out. Now the tumbler is going to have a clear plastic cover on it. Don't worry about that, just take it off. You aren't going to need it. You can discard it. Now you'll notice in the tumbler there's a little piece that sticks out. This keeps it in place. This stops it from pulling out when you pull the key out. So that's going to stay in there. You're never going to do anything with that. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take one of the springs. Now, I'm going to need those later, so I'm going to let those sit out. You're going to need a total of 5 springs. Okay, again, the colors don't matter, except that you put the parts in the right bag. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take our first spring, put it on our tool here, open up our grease, and all I'm going to do is dab it in. And I'm going to put it in the first slot closest to the existing spring-loaded side. Now that we got the spring in there, we're going to go ahead and grab a bag. Doesn't matter which bag. I'm going to do green. Pull one of these out. Now what these do is as your key goes in, it lifts to a different position. And if it's the correct key, it'll let the key turn. Otherwise, it'll be raised out. So we are going to go ahead and take the hook side. So this little hook here goes on the spring. Drop it in. You notice I had to push that in. And sometimes you might need to give it a little force since it's a virgin tumbler. But once you get it in, you'll notice that the spring pushes it up. And that prevents the lock from turning. Now, if it's the correct one, so if green's the correct color, when we put our key in, it should change it so that, focus, it should change it so that it doesn't stick out at all. Out of the top or the bottom. Now this is sticking out ever so slightly, and that can still catch. So we are going to go ahead and put that back in the green bag. This is where also a nice little hook tool or something very fine can come in handy, because you can reach in and pop that tab out. You can also go in from the bottom side. All right, so green was pretty close, but no cigar. So let's go ahead and try yellow. Again, you want the hook side to be on the spring side. Go ahead and push it in. And when you stick your key in, if it's flush, if it's perfectly flush, like this one is on both sides, that's the one you want. And we're going to do this for all 5. I don't think I need to give you commentary for all 5, so we're going to speed through, but the basic premise is the same. Put the spring in, start with a color. If it isn't flush, move on to the next color. And if that doesn't work, move on to the next color. So we're going to go ahead and speed through this for you. But the steps are always the same. Grease the spring, put the spring in, then start guessing the tabs and check with your key. Okay guys, so I got all 5 in here, and you will notice they're all smooth. There is no, and I mean even a little bit is a problem. They should be perfectly flat. And that'll allow your key to turn in the tumbler. So that's how you set up a Kawasaki One Key system. Now you can go ahead, put it in your panniers or your top box. If you have any questions, please let me know. The process is pretty straightforward. It took me 5 minutes, so it shouldn't take you long at all. Good luck, and hope this helps you.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will try and answer everyone's questions as soon as possible. If there's anything you would like to see, any tips, tricks, techniques, anything at all motorcycle related, please let me know. I do these videos for you, so anything that you would like to see, I am more than happy to do it. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and click the bell to notify you whenever a new video drops. Thank you again. Ride safe and keep the rubber side down.